Hey, you guys, it's your horseman Solomon, the writer, and Aaron Clinton Franklin is my author and writer of the song that we just cooked up. We just baked up Marriage's Peripherals, March 25th of 2022 in his own planet. It's 3 pages. It's fairly a bunch of memes for love. You guys enjoy this one, alright? Aaron Clinton Franklin sign, for real. Go pleasing Santa Romas. Don't forget to follow the White Rabbits. Follow the White Rabbits. Marriage Peripherals. Hey, mackerel. I'm tilapia. May I please borrow your Macintosh? I'm threading the vitamins and the mineral. Bottoms up. If you're awake, are you still down for me, honey? Still down for me, honey? My waterproof baby G knows exactly what to do in this game for 2. It's plain to see my goggles 5 Ultra K, supersonic, boom. Nuclear fallout all over your ginger roots. Dominoes, cane sugary marches above your snickerdoodle. How sweet macrobiotics under a microscope's looking so horny between your molecules. Rude as my approach while poaching your lonely egg slimy goo. Ugh. Oh, ooh, thought I was abnormal, but all of a sudden I'm feeling up your purse's booby boots. Eyes stuck for a moment, adherent to a couple supple butterflies along your lingerie's promises of your future rules. Genetically, chemistry speaking, I'm in love with you. Politically cultivated in a neighborhood filled with syndicates who indicted my Uncle Zeus. Even doctors intricately sews up books for Dr. Seuss. Only the mouths moaning, foaming up Mona Lisa's comma at the end of her smiley clues, waxy flowers inside brothels, sweet. If you only knew what they put in soup. Magnetically extracting out the nectar of your virgin's youth by the way of a harmonica tune. If not, I guap another arsenal in my box of what makes a happy married couple stamped annulled. Sucha, don't you ever get confused. You'll only get combobulated about my order of fusion. A mad woman certificate, a degree to gospel, her mad hatter's cup of tea that's brewing, bagged another customer's produce and fruits. I waited on trouble, but instead I got a bouquet of blues. Jizzy Marriage Peripherals. I'm a religion of building materials when binded in a parliament. Top of castles gets electrocuted. A feeling of accomplishment with compliments hoarded inside your storage room. When your furnace magnifies the magnesium's ignition to light up the fuse. To warm the sitz baths. I caught you in the act. Laxative and Pepto-Bismol on aisle 5, please. On top of that, the clerk filed the clemency, approved the pardon of an offender behind the bars that's doing life. What scarce variety multiplies the summary of the grape inside the vines? Wits of quickness of mercury, slivery, bluish, melting, divide the pie, Stonehenge's calendar, rolling under the knife, linear eclipse, throw on my mittens, but who else is missing? Mr. Twister crisping his lispy gap between the linens of his hissing missus, blissful of questions of what's aftermath. In case you missed it, here I am. I insist I'm liking the cricket's skinny legs clipping on the greenest twigs of a leafy leaf on a tree, so I just leave it be. Without a jury, I'll probably remove the internal ecclesiastical pressure to be viewed by the chimera in front of the judge's courts of a rainbow hammer, informal to formal. Copy over. I tuck my collar up, I chuckle to a nurse's grin, unzip my button vest, with the triangle patterns to match my holy socks. Again and now and then and now and again. The ethics of entities conduct a nonchalant cup of a dairy sweet. How you dare to exclamate the energy in me? I should punish you to 1,000 years. This lenient in my languages of my alien slang, but I'm more passive than aggressive, babe. Today I did what most people didn't do. I stayed, I listened to myself in my own subliminal coos, like into an infant who's craving milk, but only got the juice. I only got the juice. I wanted green grapes and they served me jungle fruit. My pruny fingers grips gravitate the hazy moon. Everything you assume everything. Filter the instant pasteurized of crude, dripping nectars of fuel. Through the tube, thoughts can only wonder what I've done for you. Thoughts would only wonder what I've only done for you. You and only you would only leave you spooked. Though this game has only begun the second before the war, I saw to it to see it through. I bought the gold boths of number 22. I'm harder than the gods who only influence the stories attached with the proofs. They only gave my hooves a pedicure to soften up my manicure. Ironic how I entertain, so I ridicule ridiculousness. The fiction in your quest for truth. Suddenly you don't show up for your responsibilities for my business. Talking about you caught the flu, huh? Talking about you caught the flu, huh? I caught it. The Cody codes for a nuclear language, and it isn't new. I'll have you lingering on a swing, figuring how to make it move. How do I make it move? Without you swiggling your legs. It's nice for a liquidation of magic, because the enchantments attached to it before it never had no rules. I find my imagination listening to the tracks, my frequency in the past I used for food. So who's the fool? Who's the fool? I had to intervene in this present moment. It's in between the clearing. Eyes already knows your feelings. Eyes already had the clearance. Eyes yourself too, don't look at a distant. You'll notice the mirrors twinkle, have an appearance. I'd say Merry Christmas during Thanksgiving. Thanks anyway, and I really appreciate it to you. I'm always dedicated and committed. Yeah, I'm always dedicated and committed.
What's up? That was Marriage Peripherals, March 22 of 2022. Don't forget to follow the White Rabbits. Your horseman, the rider, Solomon.